Okay, so you are about ready to create your fake Facebook profile here. And I'm going to kind of walk you through the steps on how to create that, and then you can go ahead and kind of get started and finish on your own. So you're in here in Classroom. You've clicked open on the assignment. So now I'm going to go to Google Drive. And if you can't remember how to get to Google Drive, you should have a little apps button here up in the top corner. You can click on that and then go to Google Drive that way. So I'm already in Google Drive, and when you get to Google Drive, you're going to notice that you should have a new folder marked Classroom that's been created for your Google Classroom. So if I open this up, you'll be able to see the classes that you're in, and I use this student demo account for a couple of different classes, so you can see that this one's actually enrolled in 2 different classes. So you'll have your 4th grade tech class in there, and if you open that up, inside that document should be your historical Facebook lesson Google Drawing, which is what we're going to be working on. So if you double click that open, you can go ahead and get started. So this is going to be our Facebook profile page that we'll be creating here. Over here on the right, you have all of the different things. You have 11 different things that you need to have added in here, and you can see each one of these little things here is marked with a different number. So you're going to use your research from your book to go ahead and enter the information into all these different things. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first and foremost, you're going to put a picture of your historical figure in here. So to do this, and actually for all of these things, we're going to be going to this insert, because you can't actually, you can click on this and get rid of this, but there's nothing else that you can really click on. You can't click and do anything else, and we don't want to mess with any of the sizing of anything. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going to insert, and we'll say insert image. Okay. Now this is where you're going to be taking the image that you got off of Dropbox. And so back here in Classroom here, and I don't have mine completed quite yet, but you will be able to see in the assignment there'll be a link to a Dropbox folder. So you're going to go to that Dropbox folder, find the picture of the person you're doing your profile on, and you will actually download that picture. Okay, so you'll download that picture. Let me get that pulled up here. Hang on, I'm going to pause this video so I can get this caught up. Hang on. Okay, sorry to jump around on you like that here, but here I've opened up, this is the folder that has all of the different people in it. I'm going to show you really quickly how to download one of those pictures. So let's say this is our picture. This is the guy here I'm going to be doing my Facebook profile on. So I get the picture here. There's 3 little dots. I click on that and say download. And when I do that, what's going to happen is here in a second, yep, there it goes. It's going to pop right down in here into this box, or this little bottom bar right here. Okay. On this bottom bar here, now I can't do this because I'm kind of running 2 profiles here, but remember here when I said drag an image, where it says insert image and it says drag an image here, you would grab that right down here, click and drag it and drop it in there, and then that will go ahead and insert it for you. So I'm gonna have to do it a different way, so I'm gonna have to choose to upload it here in just a second. So I'm gonna kind of skip to the part where I drag it in there. All you do is just drag and drop, and I'll catch up with you here in just a second. Okay, so here I kind of caught up here. Mine is uploading right now. And it should be entered here in just a second. And you're going to see I'm going to have to do some resizing here because this picture is going to be huge. So I can just have to grab in a corner and I can shrink that thing down to wherever I want. I can drag it wherever I want to. So what I want to do is I want to drag it in here and I want to just kind of squish it a little bit. I want to make it fit right there on that little square. So I still have some dragging and some dropping to do here. It looks like that is just about right. So you notice I just grab the corners, and I can drag and drop just like that. So now I've entered in my photo. So that's what I want you to do. Maybe you should just pause the video here at this point in time, come to your Google Drawing of your historical Facebook lesson here, and go ahead and see if you can't get your picture added. Of course, ask some questions if you have some questions. When you get that done, come on back and I'll show you how to do the numbers 2 through 11. Okay, so hopefully you were able to get this picture put in. If you didn't get this picture put in and you're just still listening now, pause this, like I just said, and go do those steps first. because you need to be caught up with me for the rest of this stuff to make sense. Okay, so I'm going to move on now. So number 1, done. Number 2, historical figure's name. So what I'm going to do here on number 2 is I'm going to insert a text box now. Okay, so I insert a text box, I get this X. I can then click and drag this X right there and enter a text box. And so this guy's name was like Edward something. So I would type in Edward and I'd finish his name. And now I have this box here. So, but what I want to do is move this up just a little bit to get it to fit in there. And you're going to do a little bit of playing around with it just to get it to fit exactly quite right. I might actually, might make the size just a little bit bigger, maybe. That might be the thing here. And then let's see if I can't drag it up just a little bit and put it right there. Close enough. Try to make it fit the best you can anyways. You can also color this in if I want to. If I wanted to, let's see here, fill the color with a white, I could do that, and then it just makes it fit over the top of that as well too. So you're going to have to do a little bit of finicky stuff here to make this kind of work just right. So of course I would put his whole name here and go from there. And then same things on numbers 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. I'm going to be putting in some different information about our historical figure. Here, number 7 says place a dot on all the places that the historical figure traveled over the course of his or her life. You're going to do a shape for that and just make it a circle here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my oval. You could also even do arrows if you wanted to. If you wanted to do like an arrow, draw an arrow. Here's my arrow. It's already filled in, it looks like, so I might grab this and drag it right into there. Boom, there's an arrow where he went. Maybe he did some stuff overseas or something like that. So kind of be a little bit creative with this, putting your stuff where it needs to go. Number 8 is listing people, so you're going to be doing a text box here. Number 9 is a text box. Number 10 and number 11 are also text boxes. So numbers 2 through 11 are going to be text boxes with the exception of number 7, and you're going to have to put some sort of a shape in there. You will not get this done in one day, so don't stress about this. If you don't, you're going to have to be doing a lot of looking up information on your person that you're doing and then entering this into your drawing. So go ahead, start working on this, kind of work at your own pace, work on doing your own things. And if you need help getting something added in there, well, just raise your hand and I'll come over and help you out. So go ahead, good luck.